What is up, sweeties? Welcome back to another episode of the SugarSide Podcast. Garrett's getting a good old stretch and knuckle crack over there on this Wednesday. Buddy, how we feeling? I like the hat glasses combo. I think it's your thing.
I think it's my thing too. I just like it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I could go. You want me to? Okay.
Don't ask permission, just ask forgiveness, I guess.
Ugh.
Wow. We got some
Hat,
choices.
hat. Oh, beanie. That's a difference. Hat.
It's a hat.
Hat. More hats. Hat. Oh, this one's a classic.
Yeah, that one's been featured. If you
I
guys
could
haven't
have
seen it,
sworn that he'd go for
season
the
1.
foxy grandpa. This one's got a bottle opener on it.
Oh, that's cool.
You think it would be cool, but when you're actually wearing the hat, that is heavy.
True. You could headbutt the fuck out of someone though.
Oh, it would cut
With
them
that
big
on.
time because
Yeah.
it's like a
Yeah, dude. That's
this is
actually
like a
kind of
hook.
crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, it seems like, as we know now, that Garrett is a hat guy. So
A phone
expect
charger? Why is this in here?
at the very bottom,
Yeah, buried under the hat.
not a hat. Okay. So to get today's episode started, ladies and gentlemen, happy Wednesday. As always, we are both in a better mood than usual, and I hope you have as good of a time as we're about to have, because I think it's going to be a fun one. Garrett, you know, I set this podcast up in my apartment, and to get our first segment started, if there's one thing you notice I don't have, it's a chair.
That's
And
true. What
I
are you
would
doing? Are you just
really
squatting
love
right now?
a chair.
Endlessly
I'm
squatting?
squatting right now. It's my leg day. And your chair looks really comfortable.
It's
Could you
not.
confirm that it's not? Okay, but you have a chair to sit on. You have a little back support.
Look,
Have you
I
ever
would say
thought
that my
of
chair could be comfortable, but the way that my body is and my back is, I'm never comfortable. So it's
Hey,
probably not the chair's fault, but continue. I'm sorry.
have you ever thought about throwing that chair?
Oh, now I know where you're going with this. You sly dog, you caught me monologuing. Tre, continue with where you are going, my friend, because now I'm excited.
Well, for those out there who have thought about throwing chairs or have thrown chairs, you might agree with our own Bachelorette this season, or supposedly supposed to be Bachelorette this season, Miss Taylor Frankie Paul, who did choose to throw a chair, and with it through her reality TV career. So let's jump into reality TV for the week and talk about The Bachelorette and Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Okay, last week I was so excited to talk about the start of this show and
I
the
know,
end of
we
Secret
talked
Lives of
about it and
Mormon Wives.
everything.
It was supposed to start on Sunday, right? And for those who don't know, it didn't air. It got canceled, and Secret Lives of Mormon Wives has ceased filming in the middle of season 5. So for now, it is also canceled. And they were in the middle of filming their new season.
No
What
way.
happened?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So for context, in season 1 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, the entire drama centered around a domestic dispute between Taylor and her newest baby daddy, Dakota. All we got was cell phone footage of them outside the house. And it was Taylor outside with the police, and Dakota is claiming that she threw a chair at him, and so he called the police, and she's like, well, he pushed me, he's the man, he threatened me, da-da-da-da-da. They get arrested, they get released. It turns into big drama because this are TikTok stars that are supposed to show the lives of moms in the Mormon community. And so it was a big job for the whole group to kind of dig themselves out of this. And that was a lot of season 1 drama, specifically between Taylor and Dakota. So this was 2023. We knew that. We knew this happened. We've long since forgotten, and life just kind of moved on. Days, and I mean like 4 days before The Bachelorette is supposed to air, starring Taylor Frankie Paul, body cam footage comes out of Taylor throwing said chair and hitting her 7-year-old daughter in the head with the chair. And now
She had it coming.
she had it coming, and everything came together
Oh,
of,
I was talking
hey,
about the kid.
oh, shit. I caught it after I said it. No. So poor kid gets hit in the head. Her injuries are described as a goose egg. And as soon as the child was involved or knowledge of that was involved, this is where filming ceased because the rest of the girls said, nah, we're good. We don't want to film with her anymore. And we don't want to be in the same room as her anymore. And they're like, we'd rather do our own thing. The show's done. And ABC said, okay, I guess we're done. So they stopped filming it and then immediately went into emergency
Casting. Where are the
meetings.
new Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? Casting,
Yeah,
baby.
I don't know
Casting.
because
Bring them out.
and we can talk about that a little bit too. The rest of the cast is doing their own thing. One of the girls has already launched a spin-off of herself that's supposed to come out of her living in Orange County now. Like they've all
I'm sure that won't
completely
fail at all.
disbanded. So we'll wait for that. But immediately ABC had to go into emergency meetings of what they're going to do with this Bachelorette season because the whole thing's filmed. It's done. The results are still a secret, and they decided to pull it. And it's the first time in my knowledge that The Bachelorette has been canceled, especially as close to airing day as it has.
That's
And so
incredible.
it was supposed to come out Sunday. It didn't come out. Taylor's going into investigation and trial for this domestic violence dispute and possible child abuse.
I thought, wait, did they not go to trial when this? I thought this was well known that like she threw a chair at him because they address it at the beginning of Secret Lives. So
It was, but I think the
did
news
it, did
of
nothing
the
go about it? And like, why is it? Don't you have to press charges to go to trial? Are they re-pressing charges?
I think to my understanding, and maybe I'm wrong on that, but the new information to me was the involvement of the child. I don't think anyone knew that the kid got hit at the time. They
Oh,
knew that she threw a chair at her man and he didn't
I
have any
see.
expensive injuries. And so it was just like a he said, she said, he shoved me. So I threw a chair. I feel in danger, da da da. And they just kind of cooled things off and sent them their separate ways. But now that footage of the girl getting hit was released, now it's resurfaced with a new vigor of no, this is actually a problem. And she never got appropriately punished for it. And
Mm.
that's where everyone was like, yeah, we can't be associated with her anymore. And neither can ABC. So the results of her Bachelorette season were leaked since the canceling of the show because people knew who lived by them and was like, hey, I'm just going to put it out on Instagram. So I've seen it. I know who wins. She did end up
Okay,
getting engaged. Um,
sure.
one of her prerequisites before starting the show was whoever I get engaged to has to come and live in Utah with me because I have 3 kids and 2 baby daddies. I can't move anywhere
Yeah.
else. And so to my knowledge, he came and visited her and she broke it off. And her and Dakota tried again and broke up again. And that's when the footage was released of her throwing the chair. So in the course of like 6 months, she's had 2 shows canceled, lost a fiance, and I hope someone's checking on her.
No,
Because like her life
no.
is over, man. It's like it got
That's
dark
what I'm
really quickly.
celebrating. I love that.
That's
I eat it up. I
I love it.
love it
I
because
love it.
honestly, Trey, like I'm just gonna be honest at the end of the day. I loved being able to talk about this stuff because it is fascinating and interesting and like I'm such a like weirdo for reality TV.
Me
So
too.
like I totally
Yeah.
get it. I love talking about it. I hate every single one of these people. And I hope that they all rot in hell. So good. I did it. We Satan, we have got one.
You got one.
We got
You
one.
got one. So we'll
No,
continue to
I
kind of
mean, come
follow.
on, dude. Like, why do we keep making horrible, horrible people famous?
Yeah.
I don't get out of this space.
Yeah. And it's like it's so ironic too because like TV didn't even really do this one. These people were famous on
Oh yeah,
TikTok
no, they were already
way
like that.
before they were on TV, and it just so happened that it's another terrible person.
Well, I
Like
mean, come on, dude. Shame on ABC. Like, or who is it? ABC?
ABC does The Bachelorette. but they partner with Hulu for streaming. Hulu does Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Well,
So I guess
ABC and
I'm
Hulu
kind
are
of
both Disney, right? Aren't they all just owned
yeah, they're
under the same
also
conglomerate?
Disney.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah,
It's all one
yeah,
part of the big puzzle, Trey. And
totally.
they absolutely knew better. They knew
Yeah,
better than to put this person on anything more than what Secret Lives. Secret Lives is a trashy show. Leave a
yeah.
trashy person on a trashy show. You bring her onto The Bachelorette. That I think is a difference.
Well, and here's the thing is like, I think, and I thought this when they announced her as the Bachelorette, and I think I said this when I talked about that announcement. I think ABC and the Bachelorette started reading the writing on the wall and
Mm.
started realizing that people didn't want classy anymore. With how big like Too Hot to Handle is and Love Island is, like dating shows are different now. And Bachelorette has always been different in its real people you've never heard of. They're supposed to be classy. It ends in an engagement. And I think they wanted to try to take a step towards the other shows to see how it would go.
If you
And this
want
is the risk you take.
Brother,
It,
if you want to move The Bachelorette into more of a Jersey Shore type of show, then you need to move The Bachelorette off of ABC, put it on
yeah,
MTV.
it's true. I mean, MTV's not a channel anymore, but I understand your point.
Man, I haven't
Yeah,
watched TV in a while.
they shut it down, man. It's gone. I know. I know. I haven't had cable in forever, but I did hear that.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
No, but I want my I want my MTV.
No, so yeah, man, it's I agree with you because like I
Put
can
it on
only
Spike TV.
imagine I can only imagine how that season went. And like ABC probably had to edit the
The
hell out
shit
of
out
it
of
to
it.
make it yeah, dude, like they're
Yeah, no,
sweating
okay,
like
brother, look,
every
they had
day.
to cancel the show.
Yeah.
How would you make money off of it? Here's my solution. Are you ready? You have all the footage.
Yeah.
Instead of editing it like a reality TV show, you turn The Bachelorette season, whatever the fuck with Taylor Frankie Paul, into a documentary. You Tiger King it.
Yeah.
Do you not Tiger King it and put it out on Netflix and just let it make a fuck ton of money? The
I mean,
merchandise from that would be crazy. The Secret
yeah.
Lives of The Bachelorette.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Fucking hire me, baby. Give me the money.
But give me the
Give me the
money. Just
money,
tell me the money.
ABC.
No,
I'm right
it's true.
here.
Because like, why not? And even Hulu. I mean, I know Hulu's tied into Disney, so like they probably get red taped. But it's like, why not? It doesn't have to be an official Bachelorette season. You can rebrand it however you want. But if you really want to make reality TV show money, she's got it in the bag, And if you don't want to
Give me the
involve her in
money.
it, fine. But like, it's all there. I agree. Just let us watch it. We want to see it. We were
We
tuning
want
in to
to
watch
see
her
it
anyway.
anyway, so you have to release it somehow. And I
Yeah.
think turning it into a documentary behind the scenes style where dude, you can manipulate the shit out of that. Everything is already shot.
Yeah.
Instead of shooting it like a reality show, like just edit it in a way with like black and white footage, like whatever, so that it looks like behind the scenes.
I
And
would want did you see the documentary or hear anything about it on the America's Next Top Model that came out like a
no,
month ago?
I think that both of us have you watched both of them?
What?
The documentaries on America's Next
I
Top
watched
Model.
the Netflix one. I didn't watch the other one. I watched
Then
the
let's put
Tyler
a
Big.
pause on that topic because I think both of us should watch both of those documentaries and have a conversation about it.
No, that's cool. I'm cool with that. The only thing I was going to say about it is I would want the shots of this Bachelorette documentary to be like America's Next Top
Oh,
Model, where
okay.
like I want to see someone getting assaulted in a hot tub and then forced to call their boyfriend to tell them that they cheated on them and no one stops rolling. Like I want the
Yeah, I love
darkest side of behind the scenes of reality TV.
yeah, that's what it needs to be elevated to because our
Yeah.
expectations are already this high. Guys, ABC, come on, dude. Like,
Come on,
I will
like
make you guys
it,
so much money. Any of you guys.
yeah,
ABC,
whoever wants
NBC,
it.
I'm
Who wants
open
it?
for business, dude.
Right.
That's probably not CBS, dude. CBS, you guys can
Yeah.
count me out.
I don't
Survivor.
know about that.
I'm gonna leave all that stuff in your guys' hand. I trust you enough. But
But
you
whoever
guys,
wants it,
you
Netflix,
fuckers over there that aren't making
Hulu,
any money. I'm right here.
Yeah. We're right here. Give us
Yeah,
a call. So that was supposed to be a short take, but I just wanted to fill you guys in for those who hadn't
that
heard.
was a fun conversation.
It fell the fuck apart, and as disappointed as I am, I'm excited to see what's next for all of them. Um, because like I said, we have another spin-off coming, or a new spin-off coming, that I think is going to be stupid. She's my least favorite character on Mormon Wives, and she's already announced a spin-off. I'm so ready to hate on that. Um, Another one is the lead in Chicago on Broadway now, the one that
Oh,
I wanted to
really?
win Dancing with the Stars, and she's like really talented. Like they're all doing very different things, and I'm kind of interested to see what they end up doing on their own. But yeah, that is Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and The Bachelorette. It did not go the way that I thought it was going to go, but here we
I love
are.
it. Dude,
Yeah.
that's the other thing. Oh my god, if you made a documentary of it, you could also use the footage of the first half of the season of season 5 of whatever, of Mormon Lives, and that's a great way to put both together. You get the Bachelorette story alongside the Secret Lives story. Y- Guys,
Dude, it writes itself.
oh
It
my
writes
gosh,
itself.
dude. I need to quit my day job because come on.
Well, and they've done that because they released season 3 as Dancing with the Stars came out, and season 3 had footage of them auditioning and the drama of them being upset that like one of the girls came back to audition and da da da, and then the next day Dancing with the Stars had come out. And you watch them on Dancing with the Stars, and you can cut the tension with a knife between the two girls that made it. Like
I
they've
love
done
it.
it before, they can do it again. They know what they have. I just hope they don't drop the ball on this one because they have gold in their palm. They really do.
Incredible.
Well, you, my friend, said you had a rant to
Pass
go
me
on
that
about
sugar.
Survivor.
Give me
Yeah,
some sugar.
take it. Take it.
Trey, you will get caught up. So it is unfortunate that you have to listen to me ramble about Survivor for a second because I know that
That's okay.
you're catching onto the train. Uh I did not cover an episode last week. What was that? Episode 3?
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah.
because of the Oscars episode. So I actually have 2 episodes, but really I just want to talk about one thing right now, and that's the end of episode 4. So like forget the rest of it. If it becomes relevant at any point, I'll bring it back up. But if you ask me, episode 3 was kind of like a meh episode, and season 4, or sorry, in episode 4 has really gotten me. I'm angry. Um, so everyone knows that my top 3 players in Survivor are as follows. Well, I guess in no particular order: Christian, Aubrey, Camilla.
Hmm.
Camilla, I'll go like in order of relevancy. The whole point of this is to like tell you how my 3 are doing the whole season 50 of Survivor. Camilla is doing exactly what I want her to do, which is stay under the radar. Everyone always is quick to comment after the fact about screen time because in Survivor, if you get more screen time, you're kind of a more relevant player for the whole game because they want
Yeah.
to tell a overarching story, you
Hmm.
know? Uh, because they already have all of it. They just put it all together along the way.
Right.
Um, Camilla's doing exactly what I want her to do, which is under the radar. When she becomes relevant, she will get more screen time. But she's doing exactly what I want her to do right now, which is like say intelligent things, but play it off like it was your idea and just like I'm here for the ride. She's very
Right.
good at that. But then at her resume at the end, if she makes it to final 3, she could sit down and be like, I manipulated them into doing those things. She's very good at
Mm,
talking that end too, where it's like, it wasn't me being passive, it was me encouraging them to do the wrong thing, like nicely.
right. Yeah, I did it all on purpose. I wasn't
Exactly.
just sitting idly by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very good at that. So she's doing what I need her to do. We're gonna leave Camilla alone. Aubrey, still in the game, still has an idol. But this is where the story kind of begins. And this takes place in episode 3. So I do get to talk about a little bit of both. This is where the story begins. Episode 3, there is our first tribe switch. So all 3 tribes drop their buffs, and then they randomly pick new ones, and new teams are made. So those loyalties and connections that you were making with your original tribe are over on episode 3.
Yeah.
That's pretty early. They don't normally do that, but this season is in the hands of the fans. So the fans all voted for what they wanted to happen on this season of Survivor. And so they voted for a tribe swap at this stage in the game.
Gotcha.
That's why it's early. They all switch. Christian is the one who sent Aubrey the idol. Okay? Because remember, we talked about how excited I was that happened. Because I want Christian and Aubrey to be working together. Aubrey, she's good. She's like with an idol. She got a new team. Her first team was looking at her like she was candy, because everyone knows Aubrey is a threat. She's so good at Survivor. That's why I picked her. And so she's good though. She's chilling. She got a new team that doesn't immediately hate her, and an idol in her pocket, right? So let's not worry about that. She's good. I don't even need to talk about Aubrey for the rest of the thing. This is a Christian story. Phrasing. Because Christian's my only guy pick, and I picked him because first, I love Christian. I think that he's a total dork, but he would play Survivor like I would. But Survivor is very difficult because there's timing involved in when certain information is shared. Christian is on a team with Emily before the tribe switch. Okay, we haven't talked about Emily Flippin. Emily Flippin, I love Emily Flippin because she's like a great character on Survivor, but she has been a messy player the whole time. She just is not great at the social part of the game because she's a financial analyst, and you can kind of tell she's a financial analyst.
You don't have to be a people person to be a financial
Can't
analyst.
always be a people person. Christian is on a team with Emily before the tribe switch. He really wants to tell Emily. He wants to tell someone on his team, and he chooses Emily, about him giving Aubrey an idol in case they get matched on the new team. So that
he's trying to plan ahead on the off chance that they'll be on the same team.
Christian thinks so well in advance, right? He just fucking chose Emily. Okay, that's my problem. Because he tells Emily, and he's like, don't tell anyone, Aubrey has an idol. But like, that's right after Jeff is like, we're doing a tribe switch. He like quickly tells her like, Aubrey has an idol. Like, you need to know that, like, in case you're on a team with her. You know? That Aubrey has an idol. Emily, after the challenge, after the tribe switch, everything, they go back to their beaches. Their new beaches with their new teams. Emily tells fucking everyone about Aubrey's idol. I'm not kidding about like 1 or 2 people, maybe. Everyone. She told like fucking everyone. And Christian, when he finds out that she told, the clip is great. Future Garrett, put the clip right here. Okay, amazing. The clip is great just because he literally, when she's like, I told everyone, he goes like, you told everyone what? And she's like, about Aubrey's idol. And he literally goes like, no, you didn't. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you told everyone? Oh, I'm sorry. I should have told you that at the end of the tribe switch, Christian and Emily are on the same team. So I thought that would give Christian an opportunity to further explain the story and tell Emily more about this idol that was given to Aubrey. Instead, Emily tells everyone, which is fucking crazy.
Really quick. Yeah. And you might get to it, but I'm going to ask anyway. What would her motivation for telling everyone just be to try to build loyalty with her new teammates? Like, is it purely selfish of her?
100%, Tre. Emily Flippin is not a people person, so she definitely told everyone to, like, make friends. You know, she's
Yeah.
trying. I get
She's
it.
trying. She's trying, and she has a secret. So she's like,
But,
"Hey, you can
dude,
trust me."
but Emily Flippin, by being told that information, you had made the best friend.
Yeah.
You only
He
needed to
trusted
talk
you.
to
You only
Christian,
needed
dude.
one. And that proves to everyone else that you can't keep secrets because you're telling them, but that
You're
means you're going
getting
to tell
ahead of
other
my
people.
story, sir.
Sorry.
You're
Sorry.
getting ahead of my story because you
I'll
would think that'd be the case. You would think it would make him distrust her.
I
That
wouldn't trust
maybe
you
Emily Flippin should not be who you're telling these secrets to.
because I'm like, at that point, I'm like, who told you? And you're
Dude,
fucking them over. So who am I to you?
Christian, what are you doing, brother? Anyway, he's like, okay. And he like starts to go around and do damage control for the fact that Emily told him that. He continues to want to work with Emily, which I think is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's
But
kind of crazy.
whatever.
That's kind of crazy.
And he goes. So now we're into episode 4. That's episode 3. Is the Emily tells everyone about Aubrey. That is strike 1.
Yeah. It's very Michael Scott with Ryan on The Office when
Yes.
Ryan creates Wolf.
I don't care if Ryan murders his whole family. I love him.
Yeah. He's like, I stand behind my people. Like, it's like, no, dude, you have to make smart choices. Anyway,
Bananas.
continue.
Anyway, I'm sorry for shouting. I'm not, though. So that's strike 1. They go into episode 4. Everything, blah, 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 challenge, blah, 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 blah. Christian and Emily's team have to go vote someone out that night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
We know who it should be.
Christian has a discussion with Mike White. Have I told you that Mike White is even on this season? Have I talked about Mike White?
No.
Mike White is Ned Schneebly.
Yeah, I know. I watched episode 1, so I saw he was on there, but we didn't talk about it leading into the show.
He's Ned Schneebly, but he's also the creator of White Lotus, which is based on Survivor because of his first season on Survivor. Okay, so I love him.
Yeah,
Mike
he's awesome.
White was on the same season as Christian. They should be buddies on this journey.
Yeah, they've been on this. They've been through this
They
together.
get put on the new tribe together. They already have a relationship, right? Mike White tells Christian to his face, he goes, "You are falling into a trap with Emily. It is exactly what happened last season with Gabby." This is in an attempt to get Christian to vote a certain way.
Yeah.
But it doesn't hide the fact that it's true.
Right. Yeah.
On Christian's last season, the same thing pretty much happened with a girl named Gabby. And Gabby, like, in the middle of the game, was like, "Christian's my number 1 partner, but he's also my biggest threat." And she tried to vote him out. But Christian is a homie, and he played an immunity idol, so he got to see her betray him in real time. That was so cool. I love Christian, and I love Survivor.
Yeah.
I know, I'll try to keep it brief. We're running out of time.
No, you're good.
We maybe won't, we'll do just the Pokemon game. How about that? Instead of doing the bug recap. I'll talk about that another time.
Okay, that's fine.
Or never. I'll just make my own TikTok or something.
Yeah, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm sorry. There was more to this than I thought. This is like a crazy feeling.
No, I'm having a good time. This is a lot of fun.
Mike White, tries to convince him to vote for Emily because he knows that he's working with Emily and he knows it's a mistake. Mike White is very good at this game too. And Christian kind of interpreted that as him trying to manipulate him. So instead of listening to Mike White, which is what I would have done because he was right, he tells Emily, Mike is making you the target. Like, we need to do something about that. Here's our second plan. So they try to come up with this, like, second plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Let's do this plan, just don't tell Ozzy."
Okay. Let's trust her with more
In
secrets, I
front
guess.
of Christian and Stephanie, we talked about Stephanie.
Yeah.
In front of Christian and Stephanie, who are both in on this plan to do this. It's called a 3-2-1 vote because they counted it all out. They're like, Ozzy's gonna vote for Angelina because he fucking hates her. These other two people are gonna vote for Emily because they think they're with Mike White. And Christian, Emily, and Stephanie, 3 vote for Mike White and vote him out. No, I'm saying that's the plan.
Okay, but still,
But
that's a
it's a
crazy
good
plan.
plan because that guarantees you always have the numbers. If you tell Ozzy, then he might vote with these 3 to try to get Emily out, and it's a tie, and you have to do something
Yeah.
else. It's a
Yeah.
good way to guarantee your numbers,
But to
right?
cut out Mike White is anyway.
I know, but that's the plan. It's
Neither
the
here nor there.
3-2-1 vote, so that
Yeah.
it guarantees your numbers because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
know
yeah.
Ozzy's gonna vote one way.
Right,
Ozzy
right.
fucking
You
hates
kind
Angelina.
of have to go with that, but
Yeah.
still, Jesus.
So
Okay.
don't tell Ozzy so that he doesn't change his mind. In front of Christian and Stephanie, as soon as Ozzy walks up to the fire, she goes, "Mike is voting for me." It took nothing. It took no time. She spoiled it. She went like this. As soon as they were like, "Don't tell Ozzy," she was like, "Cool." And brought him over and told him in front of him. And Christian in his confessional was going, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm gonna keep the secret." Right? Like, what are you doing?
So, like, what makes these situations Christian's Achilles heel? Because the fact that he trusted Emily twice, but is somehow suspicious of Mike White seems really weird to me. I don't understand.
Trey?
I don't understand. Am I missing something?
I wish I understood. That's my problem. Is because
Because
at
this
the
is
end of the
Christian's
episode,
fault.
Trey, at the end of the episode, that's strike 2!
Yeah, that's strike 2. And it's strike 2 for Christian, too. He fucked up twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me
At the
twice.
end of the episode, they still managed to do the 3-2-1 and Mike White goes home.
Oh, that's a shame, man.
They vote off Mike White and they kept Emily. And I'm like, brother Christian, as soon as I saw her betray me twice!
What do you mean?
I would have done a 3-2-1, but guess the fuck what? It would have been Emily, Mike, Angelina.
Yeah.
And Emily flipping would have gone fucking home.
Yeah, dude. As soon as she fucks me over twice, I would have been like, Mike. Mike, come here.
Christian, brother, you gotta be more ruthless than that, dude. Is he wrong that Mike White is a big threat in Survivor? No. You know what I would have done? I would have voted Emily out first and then said, "See ya, Mike, next week."
Yeah, of course. I mean, the thing is, like, I feel like you have to use your allies when they're your allies. You have to keep your enemies closer. Keeping Emily around doesn't benefit you because she's already showing her cards.
No,
Mike
as
is at
soon as
least
Emily
trying
did that,
to be
you know what else I
helpful
would have
right
done? I
now.
would have gone back to Stephanie, by the way. Again, we hate Stephanie.
Yeah.
He's working with her on this vote. I would have gone back to Stephanie and said, "Fuck this 3-2-1 thing. We're doing fucking 4-1 into Emily. Show everyone that we're on board. We're a new team. Fuck Emily. Get her out of there."
Yeah. 100%. 100%. I
Fuck
mean,
this
again,
3-2-1 because you want to bring Stephanie with you. You want to be like, "Stephanie, you know what? We really tried to do the 3-2-1 with Mike, but Emily's just fucking crazy. Come with me. We're all just gonna vote for Emily. It's a done deal." That would have also been a good move.
Because you're bringing someone along who already doesn't give a fuck about you. Like, there was no reason to do that. Yes, Mike White is a threat, and there is a time and a place to get rid of him, but he's helping you right now. So
You know
take
what
the help
else that
right
shows
now.
me? I know, 100%. Mike White was like, he's being manipulative with what he's doing, but it's also right.
It's right, and it's like, if it's right.
No, but what
Yeah,
she just did there, you know what else it shows me is that I told her not to tell Ozzy, and she did it anyway. That you're more willing to work with Ozzy than me, which means that you're gonna fuck me over and vote me out with Ozzy the
yeah,
next chance you can.
yeah,
You're out.
yeah,
Cut
and
her.
you've, like, if I'm Emily, this bozo has showed me twice that I can kinda do whatever the fuck I want, and he's just gonna keep me around. So I'm gonna keep acting that way because I have no fear of Christian, because Christian doesn't do anything that he should do with me. I should have been gone. Like, the fact that she wasn't nervous
If you think
spilling
that
that
was a
secret.
play, that's risky business. Like, if you
Yeah,
think that was a purposeful play by Emily to see if she could just like get away with murder with Christian.
and she did it twice. The amount of nervousness she should have had to do it the second time, and she just does it immediately, says a lot about what she thinks about Christian. She doesn't
Mm,
think shit about Christian. She's not scared of him at all. And it's like,
no.
for Christian to try to bring her along as his ally is fucking nuts. Because I don't know how she's going to do it now, but she's going to fuck him over 100%. She's going to find a way.
Well, this segment will be a lot shorter once you are caught up and we can
Yeah.
just kind of like cliff notes the episode together. Because right now that was a big summary of a lot that just went on, but holy cow.
Holy shit,
I'm just
dude.
shocked
Yeah.
by like the decision making there by my guy.
Yeah.
Christian,
He's
you
kind of
should have
shit in
got
the
her
bed.
out.
He's kind of shit in the bed. I hope it doesn't shoot him in the foot, but it
Yep.
might. It
It
might. We'll have to
it
see.
it might white.
All right, my
Trey,
friend.
pass the sugar, my darling. Where are we going next?
We are playing a little game that you had for us, and it is a Pokemon game, as we love Pokemon on this channel. So why don't you introduce to our fans and listeners out there what this game's going to be, and let's get going, because I'm
You
excited for
got it,
this one.
buddy. So I know that this segment is gonna go quick because there's only like so much that we could do so fast. What do you want to do? Like a first to five?
Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's do
Okay,
first.
let's do a first to five. So Trey and I are gonna be playing a game. We're gonna do a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and we're both gonna say a Pokemon type. And the first person to say a Pokemon with that typing, let's say I say water, Trey says steel. The first one to say Empoleon, because it's the only water steel in all of Pokemon. The first one to say water Empoleon gets a point. So we're gonna do a first to five. If we trade, can you pull up your computer or something, so that if there's something that we need a ref on, you can have that ready.
Yeah, I got my phone.
We did a test run of this, and I said ice, and Trey said poison. We looked it up, and there's like, it does not exist. So,
Immediately, the first one we did
what
didn't
a
exist.
great
So
way to
it
start.
could happen. Yeah, what a way to start. But I have Google open. We'll look it up if need be.
All right, sir, are you ready? Oh,
I'm
here,
ready.
I'll do the same.
When in doubt, pinky out.
I was waiting for you to say it. That's why I did it. I held it for a long time too because I wanted you to say it.
You
Okay,
manipulated me into saying it. You weren't just drinking.
put, put me on Survivor, dude. I could do things with my mind that none of these fucking idiots can. Riz God,
Uh,
call me the Jizz God. All right, let's do this.
let's do this.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Steel.
Fire.
Surely there is a fire steel. Oh, Heatran.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Garrett
I don't know
won.
why
Put
I
up the
would have
counter.
thought. I don't know. Okay, we got one. You got one. I don't know why I would have thought Heatran was fire ground. That was good. That was really good. All right, let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Fairy.
Dragon. Does that
I'm not sure
exist?
there is a dragon fairy, Trey.
Hold on. Ref.
Ref.
Ref, ref, ref.
Am I an idiot?
I can't think of this Pokemon's name. I have one in mind, but I
You
don't
have
think.
one in mind? I don't even have one in mind.
I think I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Well, there is, but it's a mega and it's the only one. So
Dragonite? Mega Dragonite?
Mega Altaria gets a
Oh,
fairy
yeah,
dual
Mega
typing.
Altaria.
Yeah. So that is the only dragon fairy type, and it's specifically her mega evolution.
Yeah, I gotta know that shit, though. Okay. A draw. A
A
wash.
draw. So 1-1-0.
You want to count us down? Let's try to say it at
Sure.
the same time.
Okay.
You count
Three,
down.
3, 2, 1. Ground.
Water.
Swampert.
Hippodon. Swamp. I think you got that point. You said Swampert first.
So that's 1-1.
Damn
All right.
it. Hippodon's not even water ground.
He's not. He's not.
No, you know what I was thinking of was Gastrodon, but I'm an idiot.
Oh, so yeah. My second pick would have been Gastrodon because I love Gastrodon.
I love Gastrodon too. Which form? East side, west side, blood crypt.
I've caught more West Side, the blue one, but I think I like the East Side better. The pink's really cool looking.
I think I like the blue one more too, but I was coded that way. Continue.
Yeah.
1-1.
3, 2, 1. Grass.
Okay, start over. I wasn't ready.
Here.
I couldn't think of any type at all right away. I was just sitting here like, Godzilla. I'm looking at my poster. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You count down because you've been late on your types twice.
No, I haven't.
2 times I've count down.
Do it again. You do it. I can handle it. I can do it. I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Grass.
Rock. It's the dinosaur one. What's his fucking Aurorus. Check it. Give me a spelling check.
Aurorus?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Garrett. Rock ice type. It's like dinosaur, little long neck.
Yeah. I said grass.
I thought you said ice.
No, I said grass.
Okay, do round 3 again. Maybe we should alternate so that I can fucking hear it.
Is there a rock grass type?
Yeah, of course.
I was thinking Torterra, but that's ground type, no?
That's ground. Fuck, I don't know.
Jeez, dude. Okay, well, the game's not fun if we just suck.
I cut this. I'm gonna cut this.
Okay.
I have to cut this because this material. Oh, it's Cradily.
Yeah, it's Cradily. Yeah, it's the only one. We keep coming up with ones that don't literally have one mon.
Okay, try me again. Round 3. Another wash.
We got it. Okay.
Go.
3, 2, 1. Dark.
Water.
It's Samurott.
Oh, you went with Hisui and Samurott?
Hisui and Samurott.
Did we tie? That felt more like a tie, didn't it?
That was pretty close. Okay, so
should
if
we
we
just
tie,
give us both a point, or should it be a wash?
Let's both do a point because then we'll only be at 2-2 and we're supposed to get to 5. So we should probably keep this moving.
We can do it.
2-2. All right, you count down this time.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Psychic.
Ground.
Claydol.
Nice. 3-2.
I love Claydol.
Claydol's really cool. I haven't.
He's actually stupid good, dude. Yeah. He's huge. He's a big guy.
I feel like I think to myself every time I have to verse a Claydol in the games that I should use Claydol more because they're always a nightmare every time I go up against one.
It can put up screens too, so like you do even less damage into it. It's nasty.
It's bulky
and
as hell.
It can explode. Yeah. Was Claydol not like the top explode user at a certain point? I think competitively.
Yeah, it had to be. I mean, it was Electrode forever.
Trey, you should make some like some Smogon videos or Showdown, Pokemon Showdown, where we battle.
That'd be fun. It wouldn't
be Pokemon battles. You want to do some Pokemon battles with me?
Yeah, we can do that when what's it called? The Champions comes out. We'll do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
I'm up 3-2.
3 to 2. 3, 2, 1, flying.
Flying. Fuck.
Pidgeotto.
Damn it!
3, 3.
Wait, what'd you say?
Pidgeotto?
That's normal
Oh,
flying.
cool. That's normal flying. A plane flying. Um,
Can I not think of a plane flying type?
a plane flying type.
Arceus flying.
Swellow.
No. Because that's also normal flying.
Also normal flying. I feel like all the early birds are dual type. I can't think of one that's just plain flying.
Why do I feel so stupid with my Pokemon knowledge?
Let's see. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. You can laugh at us for being bad at this game. And if you beat us, let us know in the comments.
Tornadus is the only Pokemon naturally possessing the pure flying type. Why do we keep getting one? These things have one thing.
One Mon. And it's a legendary on top of that. Jeez, man. Okay. So we're not stupid. We just come up with really tough combinations.
That's a really hard one. That's Pokemon trivia that we have to figure
really
out.
hard. That's really hard. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1, poison.
Normal. Poison normal. Trey, there's gonna be one. I can't.
There's gonna be one. There's gonna be one.
Poison is typically its own type, like the early
Yeah,
stages.
either that or it's a different dual type. It's not normal.
I already fucking quit.
Mm.
Shroodle?
Oh, sure.
Shroodle and Grafaiai from Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, sure.
Fuck!
I've never caught either of
Again,
them.
it's only one line.
It's only one line, dude. We keep doing it. Okay. All right. 3,
I'm up. Are we at 3-3?
3, 2. No, we're still at 3, 3
Okay.
because I missed the last two. 3, 2, 1, rock.
Ghost. A ghost rock type? Is that Cofagrigus?
Oh, nice pull.
Is that
Or
right?
2. I feel like it is. Let's see.
It's just ghost.
It's
Unless
just ghost.
it's the other
Okay.
form, I guess. What's the other form?
There are none.
It's ground
We
ghost.
did it again.
They're all
There's no
ground
rock
ghosts because I was
ghost.
thinking Golurk and stuff, but that's ground.
That's ground. Yeah, there's no rock ghost. You know, Pokemon has no excuse for not coming up with new mons with new types because we've done this like 4 times where we found type combinations that have never been done. Like they repeat a lot.
Okay, let's go again. We're running out of time.
Big
3.
time. Okay.
Okay, ready? 3,
Mhm.
2, 1, water.
Fire. Oh,
Uh,
Voltran. What's fuck?
no, it's Keldeo.
What did you say? What type did you say?
Water fire?
Isn't that Volcanion? That's what I was thinking.
No. Keldeo is water fighting?
Look up Volcanion. Don't sleep on me.
Fuck, it's Volcanion.
Don't sleep on me. 4-3. Volcanion for the win.
Well, it's not for the win because it's 4-3.
Well, for the win in this question, I'll
Yeah,
probably
sure.
still lose. But Volcanion it is. Okay. 3,
Are you ready?
2. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Electric.
Psychic. What'd you say? Electric?
Electric. Hmm.
That's a
I don't
tough
know.
typing.
That's a really tough typing. It'd be a good typing, but it's
Psychic
a tough type.
Electric. Um,
I'm gonna look.
Pikachu, Alolan Pikachu? Or Raichu? Alolan Raichu?
Did it get psychic? That'd
Here's
be
hoping.
nice pull for the win. Alolan Raichu is electric
Oh, that was
psychic.
scary. I thought maybe it could have been water electric, but no, I got it. Psychic electric. Is that the only one?
I'm looking that up too. Um, yeah, it's the only one.
I actually got one. That was the
That's
only one.
fire. Yeah, that's fire.
Man, we picked tough shit.
We did, man. We did. That was fun. That was a good time.
Good shit.
I'll take 5-3. That
Okay.
was better than I thought. Okay. Shit. Ask
What are
the
we
trigger
talking about?
one more time. We are ending, of course, with our Studio Ghibli series, and it is our second to last one. I can't believe we're almost done. It's been a ride, and it really shows how fast time flies. I mean, what? We're 10 movies in now?
Yeah.
That's over 2 months. Like, that's crazy that this series has been going on so long. It flew by. But we are talking about The Wind Rises today, and man, I hope you have a box of tissues next to you because this one was a tearjerker from
Tell me
start
the
to
truth.
finish.
Did you cry?
I shed a tear. I had to wipe a tear. I did. Yeah, I did.
I love
Um,
that.
about the time that that Jiro runs to get his stuff when he gets the
Mm,
telegram, and
yeah.
the tears are flying off the sides of his face as he's like slipping in his bedroom packing his suitcase. I shed a tear because
Who
you felt the
doesn't
panic.
love? Who says that men can't like a really good love story? And The Wind Rises delivers so hard.
It's so good, dude. It delivers so well. And you know what? Men who say that men can't love a love story don't know how to love. If
Yeah.
you know how to love, you love a love story because you feel it. Like you feel it in your bones as if it were you.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this story had so many elements of, and a lot of these Ghibli films have had so many elements of like what a healthy relationship and true love should look like and feel like. And it was so beautiful to see. And of course, obviously we talk about these movies, so spoilers is kind of goes without saying. Um, but spoilers for those who haven't seen it, go watch it. It's amazing. Um, her tuberculosis diagnosis just underscores that because, they truly feel like they're going to be together forever because they know she doesn't have much time. And it makes everything have so much more weight to it. All the decisions they make are so heavy. Um,
I
but I
like
think,
that that was something that was prefaced too. It was like, you don't want to be with me. I have tuberculosis.
yeah,
And
yeah,
he was like, I don't care. Like, we're meant to be together.
totally. When he said, I would wait for you even if it took 100 years, like he meant it. And like, I think what's so beautiful about this love story, and it's so funny because this love story is like the biggest and smallest part of this story at the same time.
Right?
But
Mhm.
what was so powerful about it was like he cared about nothing else but planes the whole
Yeah,
movie.
the
Nothing
whole
else
time
mattered to him
playing.
but flying until she showed up. And it's like that's what your true love should feel like. That like
Yeah, the
suddenly
like your
nothing
world
else matters.
stops.
Yeah. Yeah, stops dead in his tracks. This man would pull fish bones out of his lunch and think about wings. Like he knew nothing but fine dining and breathing.
And
You know what I
planes.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, and
I love
planes.
that.
That's all he knew and all he cared about. And, it was such an amazing story of going through war from a differing perspective. We've talked so much about how he goes back. Miyazaki will go back to a similar subject and just up the ante on that subject and say more about it. And we talked about Porco Rosso until we were blue in the face. But this was such a cool juxtaposition of a different perspective on war and a different way to experience warfare, and that like
So I
Porco
don't know
Rosso.
if you know this, but like this is a true story. Jiro was a real person. Like this is a biopic told animated.
I didn't know that, but
This
that's
is all
amazing.
real. This is all
That's so
this is all
cool.
real.
That's so cool. And it's, it makes it that much better. And I think watching Porco Rosso from the perspective of a soldier versus watching this from the perspective of an engineer who doesn't have to be on the front lines, but has to go through the highs and lows and just wants to do what he loves to do.
No,
You
this
know,
this movie is about like how you get to express your art
yeah.
because all he wants to do is make big beautiful planes.
Mm-hmm.
But because of the time that he's there, he has to use his talents and his skills for planes for war.
Yeah.
It's not what he would choose to do, it's like what he's there, but it's like, what are you willing to like sacrifice for your dreams? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's
Shout out
like, yeah,
Marty's a Dream.
I
Like,
have to make warplanes to be
yeah.
able to make planes, but
And
all I want
not
to do is make planes.
and not making planes isn't an option.
No,
Like,
you
as much as he
cannot
hates it,
not make
he has
planes.
to make planes.
Do you not love every sequence with the Italian plane maker that, like, is
Yeah.
talking to him in his dreams?
In
And I
his
love that
dream.
because they in the story of The Wind Rises, they are talking in real time. They are
Mm.
sharing that experience, and it's because Jiro is the only person on the planet that has that same fixation and dream
Mhm.
as him, that they are
Yeah.
sharing that dream together, and they are
Yeah.
talking to each other about, like, what is going on. I think it's amazing.
I love that opening line from, the Italian playmaker where he goes, "You think you're sharing this dream with me?
Mhm.
This is my dream."
Yeah,
Like, they have that moment of where he sees the only other person who feels about planes and flying the way that he does.
yeah.
And he's like, "Alright, Japanese boy, like, let's go," you know? I
Yeah,
think
let me show you my dream. Oh,
right. Oh, dude,
Trey, I think that this movie is beyond beautiful,
totally.
and so we already know, like, I'm not getting ahead of myself, but I am a little bit. We already know that I have ranked Princess Mononoke at number 1.
Yeah.
That is the objective take, where I say, "No, this is, like, very clearly Miyazaki's masterpiece and the best movie," so I'm gonna be objective about it and put it at number 1.
Yeah.
I'm spoiling myself. This is my subjective movie take where I say this is my favorite one, and that's why The Wind Rises is at number 2. Uh,
I I can't blame you at all. I
like,
can't.
I did you get that feel we've been, like the anticipation of number 2 has been there for a long time.
Mhm.
Um, After watching this movie, did you know this was my number 2?
I had a feeling because it's just so good. Like, and I'm sure part of it is it's a real story, but at the same time, like all these other movies have been amazing.
Yeah.
This felt like art.
It
Like
is so
like
different.
it's so
This
different.
movie is so artful,
The way it's
artistic, and
shot,
beautiful.
the way it's animated, the in between scenes where it cuts to the train, where it cuts to the skies, where like everything seems so purposeful that it felt like a museum moving in front of your eyes the whole
Exactly.
time.
Oh my gosh, you got it. You nailed it. This is your first time seeing it?
Yeah, it's my first time seeing it,
Let me
and
tell
it
you
it
that
was
this is, again, is another case of a Miyazaki movie where it took me multiple rewatches to be like, "Oh no, this movie is amazing."
no,
The
it
first
was
time that I saw it, I was like, "It was fine."
I I can only imagine I'll like it more and more the more that I watch it because it was so good
It
the
feels
first
like
time.
enlightenment where, like, the more that you watch it, you're like, "I get it now."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like, I can see the code.
and I
This
just love
movie is beautiful. We talked about Howls, where I was like, "This is probably my favorite, score," and I
mhm,
corrected myself on the spot, and I said, "That's not true," and I held my stance, but I didn't held my opinion.
mm,
This is my favorite score from a Miyazaki movie. I think that
I
the
could see that.
music is magical in this
It's
movie
really
and that
good.
it just, like, actually elevates it.
You gotta
where
love strings. Strings
yeah,
just
they,
does
like
something
it's
to
some
you.
kind of, like, mandolin
Yeah,
that, like,
yeah.
with the, like, vibrato that they have to hit to get all of the notes that they're doing, but the tune itself, when it's a scene where, like, he's throwing that paper airplane at her,
Mhm, mhm.
and there's no dialogue, it's just the music. It takes a scene like that and turns it from something romantic and, like, it's cute to something fucking beautiful.
So
It's, like,
gorgeous.
magical.
Yeah.
It like,
Yes.
that score takes it from me and turns it into a dream instead of, like, what I'm watching.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. It was, so much of this movie did and that's the other thing too, is, like, so much of this movie didn't need dialogue. There was
Oh,
plenty of
no.
dialogue, but so much of it you could just enjoy it and watch it, and you got so much out of it just from what it looked like and what it sounded like, it told the story almost in silence, and the
It's part of the
dialogue
storytelling for me too, to piggyback off you, uh, that, like, Jiro himself as a character is very soft-spoken and almost like one sentence kind of,
Mhm,
until he meets his wife, and then
yeah,
when he's talking to his wife in particular, he has a lot to say.
yeah, and I think a big part of that goes right in line with the whole theme and meaning of the movie of things are gonna be really hard sometimes, but as long as the wind blows, you have to keep living. You have to keep
Uh,
going. And
you just made my
I
heart sing. I
no, and
can't
it
believe that you got all of this the first time
I
through.
I love Jiro as a character because the whole time before he meets his wife, he's the optimistic one.
Mhm.
Everyone around him is so pessimistic and angry and mad about everything. His partner is like, Japan sucks. We're 20 years behind. I hate the Germans. We're never going to make anything of our lives. And he's just there loving making planes and he tries his best. And like, everyone who meets him is like, he's such a nice guy. Who is this guy? Do you even know him? Like, he is the salt of the earth. And then he meets the one person who can match that energy and that outlook on life. And he's like, that's her. And she brings out his true personality because she is him. They're
I
like,
love that
they are the same
he failed catastrophically the
all
first,
the
like, 2
time.
times, and then he
Yeah.
meets his wife, and he makes the, like, most devastating plane that Japan ever utilized in
I,
the war.
so this, and it's a true story. So this probably wasn't intentional, but knowing Miyazaki, it might be. I don't know. Maybe it's just fate that it happened this way. I got the feeling, and I thought it was such a cool layer in my mind, that when he was making planes for war and he was doing what he loved to do, but not for the reasons he wanted to be, he failed. It never worked when it was just for warfare. But as soon
Yeah.
as he had a deeper reason to do it and someone who was truly behind him, suddenly it did work. And it like reignited his passion in a way that like he was always the genius, but somehow his plans never worked. Like he would even
Yeah.
dream about his plane not working and he's like, "Man, I got it wrong again." And
Yeah.
it's like and then he does the calculations while holding her hand and like
You're gonna
suddenly
make me cry. You're gonna
dude,
make me
it's like,
cry.
and it gave me Your Lie in April feels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's the same person, it's the same ability, it's the same passion, but it's someone behind you who has your best interest in mind and actually supports you. And suddenly you can do the same thing from a whole new vantage point, and it just works better. And
Yeah.
nothing changed about Jiro, but everything changed about Jiro. And
Yeah.
it's like, I love that so much. Like the whole time I was like, he keeps failing, but he's not meant to succeed right now because his
Yeah.
heart's not in it. He can
Right.
act like it, but he's like, this fucking sucks. I don't want to do this. Like, and it
Trey,
just so happens is playing.
wow.
Yeah, I could go on forever. I really
No,
could.
you got it so down. And I'm just ridiculously impressed because this is one of those movies that I'm kind of embarrassed that, like, this is one of my favorite movies of all time, but
Yeah.
it took me a minute to get there.
Yeah.
Like, when it first came out was what, 2013? So I was a
2014.
junior in high school.
Yeah. Mhm.
It just wasn't the right time for me
Mhm.
to, like, really love and appreciate this movie, and the more that I get older, the more I just adore this movie. I think that it only ever gets better.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm so
I
glad that you seem to have had a similar experience with it where it, like, it touched you.
I just feel like I resonate with the idea that some people will watch it and it's not the right time for them to see it. I feel like there are some movies and TV shows that, like, you only get it if you're living it or have lived it,
Yeah,
you know? And it's like, you can watch it, but if you haven't felt it like that, it's not gonna land the way that it was meant to land. It's for a very special audience, but I gotta say, like, as amazing as these movies have been, this is one that I could see myself, like, telling people and showing it to people, like, "You need to watch this movie." Like,
dude.
there's an audience where it's like, if I have friends that like anime and, like, I feel like it'd be their vibe, I'll recommend some of these like, people who have never watched an animated movie ever, I would be like, "Please go watch this movie." Like, give it a try.
Yeah,
It is that good. I feel like and we've said this before, where's the hype? No one
I know.
ever talks about this movie, dude, and,
Nope.
this like, what are we doing here?
That
Why are we
is
doing
what
this?
I've been saying this whole time. There's a reason why Porco Rosso is my number 3. I
Yeah,
feel like this is my opportunity to be like, you guys are always so hyper focused on the, like, very obviously good ones.
yeah,
But there are some that, like, it's like Shrek. I'm like, this movie's got layers, dude. If you actually like,
yeah,
Spirited Away is the poster child of like a really great movie. I
yeah,
100% get it. The Wind Rises is so deep in what it's trying to accomplish. And
yeah.
that, like, the story is exactly what you went in so many different directions with it right off the gate, but, like, it is a movie worth talking about.
Ugh, and it's like, dude, if we are going to put Spirited Away, I said this with Princess Mononoke. If we're going to put Spirited Away in top 10 movies of the 2000s,
Of
either it
all time.
shouldn't be there or there should be more than one Miyazaki movie in that list. And
Yeah,
Princess Mononoke is one of them, and the Wind Rises is another. They're here. It's not here. And I
yeah.
it's so frustrating because I don't disagree that Spirited Away deserves to be there. It's like you said, it's the poster child. But there's other movies to talk about, and this one is one of them. And we're so obsessed with World War II movies. There's your World War II movie. Like, there's so many different audiences that this movie should appeal to.
Agreed. I told you at the beginning of this list because we were like Porco Rosso. What else took? Totoro. Like,
Yeah,
so many of these movies do have the setting of World War II.
yeah.
Spoiler alert: the next movie, The Boy and the Heron, also has World War II roots. So,
Mm.
like, he loves this time. It really affected him.
And it's when he
Um,
grew up, yeah. Yeah, or
but,
just
like, it
thereafter.
makes for great storytelling, and I think that it is important as Americans to watch this story from the different perspectives.
Totally. Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I can list all of my favorite World War II movies are from an American perspective. I told you to watch this movie from the perspective of it's Oppenheimer, but for the Japanese.
yeah,
Um, because I felt like Oppenheimer hit a lot of the same kind of even pacing and tone and everything. So,
totally.
but yeah, no, this is an incredible movie. I have no shame putting it on my number 2. I think
I
that this
don't
is one
blame
of
you.
the more beautiful animated movies of all time in general.
I
I
can't
would
wait to
rank
show it
this
to my wife.
very, very high on my animated movie list.
Yeah, yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's you know, I'll probably watch all of these Miyazaki movies again for sure, but
Yeah.
there's a few that I'm gonna watch a lot, and this is one that I'm gonna watch a lot. I can't wait to show it to my wife.
I
It's
feel like this one also falls in that category of a vibes movie where, like, you don't actually have to, like, be paying attention to it, it is actually just kind of, like you said, a museum moving in the background. It's kind of beautiful just to
It's
put
not even
on.
loud.
No,
It's the
I know
quietest
it's so
movie we watched
soothing.
so far.
It's
It's
so
like,
soothing. You're
yeah,
100% right.
yeah, it's like for being during wartime, it's like it's so auditorily just like you could just put it on
Nice.
low and just enjoy it, and you don't even have to watch it fully, and you're not going to get scared by a random explosion. Like it's amazing. It's so good. It's so
I'm
good.
so glad that you walked away with it like that.
It's so
I am
good, dude.
excited for the end of the series, which is next episode. The next episode is where Trey reveals his list. And now
Yeah.
I'm very interested on where this is going to fall on it, because
I'm
I knew from the beginning that this is my favorite.
yeah, I was looking at my list today after I finished this movie, and I'm sweating putting my
Yeah,
list together. I'll say that. It's gonna be tough. It's
I
gonna be a
got
tough
you.
week. Oh my god, my
All
friend.
right,
Okay.
bud. Well, I'm going to take us out today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining the SugarSide Podcast. Uh, we had a great time today.
We
Like I
did.
said, Trey, catch up on Survivor, and that
I
segment
will.
goes a lot quicker. I had to summarize so that I could tell you the legacy of Christian. But
No,
let
and
me just say,
if today's episode and today's conversation says anything about how fun that segment would be when I do catch up, because I'm not, and we already went forever. Like it's gonna be a really good time.
well, I'm
I'm
very
excited.
excited for tonight's episode of Survivor, and if you catch up by next week, then we can discuss it uh, in depth. But friends, thank you. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the Bachelorette season. Should I get paid for making a documentary? Uh, let me know what your thoughts are on the most recent episodes of Survivor. Uh, were you able to guess the one Pokemon in existence that was rock or grass? Because I wasn't.
Or just
Uh,
flying.
I mean, so many.
Yeah, like
But,
did you get any of those? Because if
yeah, did you
so,
get them?
claps to you.
And what are your thoughts on The Wind Rises? I'm under the impression that most of you have not seen it. So go and watch it,
Go watch it,
please. And just walk away feeling good about like your life. It's so beautiful. Thank you again for joining the SugarSide Podcast today. I've been Garrett. That beautiful man across from me is Trey. And we will catch you on the next one.